Dan said it would be like this.
Really cold, freezing, frigid.
Some bitterly low temperatures have arrived on Delmarva, bringing with them a difficult day to be outside. Good evening. I'm Paul Butler.
And I'm Steve Hammond. Welcome to WBOC News at 6. If you thought yesterday was bad in terms of the cold, I don't know how you made it through today or how you'll make it through the weekend. Taking a live look from our Hertrick camera in Easton, Dan Satterfield says even what we're feeling right now will seem warm by Sunday morning. He's tracking this front for us in the Weather Center. Dan, it may be wintertime, but these are far below normal temperatures.
That's right, Steve. By Sunday afternoon, our high temperature may be almost 30 degrees below normal. This is a really big cold snap. No, it's not going to likely break very many, if any, records, but it is way down there. Nothing on radar. Temperatures are continuing to steadily fall. No place on Delmarva, at least in our viewing area, made freezing today. It's 24 in Millington, 25 in Roosburg, 26 Salisbury and Ocean City right now. I'm thinking a low of 16, but that wind is going to stay up all night. The wind chill will get near 0 at times. And tomorrow will cloud up in the afternoon, some flurries. The temperature gets close to 30, and then even colder air starts moving in late tomorrow night. The weekend is going to be frosty cold. I'll tell you more about it in a bit.
Thank you, Dan. Now, despite the Arctic air, sometimes there's no avoiding having to go outside. That includes if your job is reporting. Our Sussex County Bureau Chief Evan Koslov joins us live this evening in Milton. Evan, a cold evening to be out there.
Cold enough that I'm glad I'm wearing layers. I think my photographer would agree with me. She was even smart enough to bring along the hot hands. If you take a look to my left, you'll see that some ice is already forming. No question as to why that is. It's already in the 20s, and here's the bad news. It's just getting colder. When thinking about bad jobs in the cold, this has got to be near the top. We're at Duck-In Car Wash in Milford, where these guys are out in the elements. That includes David Sebastian, who's not loving this weather. You literally have tears coming out of your eyes. It's that cold.
It's cold. See that? It's so cold I'm tearing up. I can't stand the cold.
Meanwhile, over in Harrington, Robert Thompson from McGee Plumbing and Heating has been busy. Thompson says that this is the busiest time of the year for burst pipes, but that's often preventable.
The big one we see is leaving hoses hooked to outside faucets. You should always disconnect the hose. Close your vents, for in the wintertime. Just basically just protecting everything.
Meanwhile, it's mail time over in Milton, and postman Steve Friend is out making sure people get their mail.
Rain, sleet, or snow, the mail must go, So, like I said, now, got to put the cold into the equation and all that tomorrow. Tomorrow is definitely going to be I think it's going to be the coldest weather of the year so far,
So no matter the city, and no matter the job, people are feeling the cold. Now, as Dan said, it's going to be the coldest on Sunday morning. That's when it's going to go below 10 degrees. Where I'm standing right here in Milton, Dan said it's going to approach 5 degrees. Reporting here in Sussex County, it's Evan Koslov for WBOC News in Milton.